Hey guys, how are you doing? How are you doing, everyone? Hope you guys are having a blessed day. So today I decided to make a sweet potato cake. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you my ingredients that I'll be using, and then I'm gonna show you step by step how I go ahead and make this cake. Alrighty, so here are the ingredients. You have sugar, egg, vegetable oil, you have nutmeg, cinnamon, and ground ginger. You have self-rising flour over there. Now, the ingredients don't call for nuts, but in here I have almond and pecan that I just chop up in the blender to add in there just to get that little extra. So you don't really have to have, you don't have to add the nuts. That's just optional, but I want it, so I decided to go ahead and add it. Then over here is the star of the show, which is the sweet potatoes. Alrighty guys, so first thing you're gonna do is, let me hold this in this hand. You're gonna add the 1 cup of oil to the 2 cups of sugar. I'm gonna let this drain in my bun pan since that's what I'm gonna bake it in. I'm gonna just let this all drain in there, so I can use that to grease it. So you're gonna go ahead and whisk this all together to get it creamy. Alrighty, so let me bring it up close. It should look something like this after you combine the oil and the sugar. That's my oven, it's ready. And then what we're gonna go ahead and do, well, eventually we're gonna combine all these dry ingredients together. Let me rinse this off real quick. Let me get a paper towel. So I'm gonna just go ahead and combine all the dry ingredients in the meantime together. You want to just mix it all the way through. All right, then we're gonna set that aside. So if you look, it kind of have this little brownish color. That's because of the cinnamon and the ground ginger. So let me get a fork. can bring it down a little notch. All right. So we're gonna break the eggs, and we're gonna add them one at a time. I don't care for the eye, so that's what you see me taking out. And then you go in and add. Then you're gonna go ahead and mix that in. And then you're gonna add the second one. You can leave the eye in if you want. I prefer to take it out. So, yep. Give it another little mix. This one trying to get away. Not today. Oh. I guess this eye don't want to come. There you go. Mix it again. You mix it for maybe about a minute. Try not to get any eggshell at all in this thing. Nobody wants to eat any eggshell, okay? Alrighty, there we go. Then we're gonna put these in the sink. I have to rinse my hand off. And then I go. Alrighty, let's take this out the way too. And then you mix. Alright, I'm gonna give you a close up. Alright, so after you combine all 4 eggs to the sugar and the oil, it should look like this. Okay? Alrighty, now for the star of the show, which is the sweet potato. So this is 2 cups of sweet potato. So we're gonna add that in here. And then here we go, combine it to everything. Alright, I'm gonna give you another close up, okay? Alright, this is how it look after you add the sweet potato, okay? The next time you see me will be combining the dry ingredients to the wet. Alrighty, so now we're gonna combine. And I'm gonna just cut this in half and put half of it in there now. And then I'm gonna put the remaining half afterwards. You can continue with your mixer if you want, or you can use a whisk, or you can use a spatula. Whichever, or you can use a wooden spoon. Whichever you prefer, you can use. So what I'm going to do, let's see if we can. Alrighty, so I'm gonna finish it off with my spoon, okay? So this is the remaining of the dry ingredients. And this method that I'm finishing off with, it's called cut and fold. I'm just showing you. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can use this wooden spoon. You can use a whisk, and you still can get the job done. I'm just scooping around the edge, making sure I get all that flour, all that raw flour. We need it to be mixed out, okay? You don't want, when you're cutting the cake, you see those white raw flour standing out saying hello. Alright, so before I finish, let me go ahead and add my nuts. Let me put the top back on. Again, this is optional. You don't have to add nuts to it. You can have your cake just the same without the nuts. I just want nuts in there. So, all right. Oh, this look good. This looks real good. I'm gonna give you a close-up, don't worry. A close-up shot is coming. I'm checking, okay? I'm making sure there's no raw flour. I'm making sure I mix it all out. Because we're about to put this thing in the pan. And I did already preheat the oven at 375. You're gonna bake this for about 45 to 48 minutes. It all depends on your oven and how fast it bakes stuff. But just keep an eye on it. Alright, I think we are ready. So this is my bun pan. I'm just running the oil around it so it don't stick. You can also sprinkle some flour in there also. You can dust it with flour too. Alrighty. Guys, this thing heavy. It have a weight to it already. Let me show y'all this. Look at that. It is so pretty. It is so beautiful. And it's not even finished. I just need it to evenly be distributed all over the pan. So that's why I'm turning the pan, if you want to know why. Let's rinse the flour off a bit. I need all my mixture in this pan, okay? Every last drop. Alright. So give them a little shake to make sure, you know, it is distributed evenly. Alright. One final look before it goes in the oven. I'll show you guys when it's finished and I'll cut a slice so you see the texture of it, okay? This is the finished product, you guys. I did leave it in the oven a little bit too long, so that's why it had those cracks, but it did taste good.